Hello everybody, it's Gibbon here. Just going to do another gameplay commentary of Team Fortress 2. I'm going to be playing as the spy with the Kunai, I think it's called, the Dead Ringer, and the Ambassador. Yeah, there it is. Shooting that guy. This is actually quite a good spy gameplay. I don't know why he didn't look down, but I usually don't do very well as spy at all. In general, you know, there's usually just one or two guys who know what they're doing, a pyro that's always in the wrong place. I just can never do it, so now I'm pretending to be a pyro on the enemy team, and the sniper understands. He goes back, but I've got the Dead Ringer. I just uncloak over here. And the scout knows, so what do? I see he has low health, I shoot him. I could have easily died there, but I didn't. And, well, I die here. Yeah, the first few times I play, the first few lives are kind of bad. I don't really do anything significant. But by the end I'm top scoring, so I guess I'm doing something right. Or my team is terrible in comparison. Either way, let's keep going, let's keep showing you what's going on. I'm probably going to skip ahead at some point to a more exciting part of the gameplay. Notice I'm turning around to pretend like I was facing my spawn as, you know, one of their team. They would be facing the spawn to try and attack enemies. I almost get a headshot, a backstab on that soldier, but the heavy knows, the heavy understands. But after this, or maybe after one more death, I start doing some really good shit. And by good shit I mean just doing okay, because I don't dominate everybody, it's not that cool. One thing you gotta realize as a spy is that you don't always have to backstab people. This is one of the things people, when they're first starting, they don't understand. That their gun is very effective, it's very accurate, and if you catch someone off guard, you can shoot them before they can even react. But everybody seems to go for the backstabs when they're first starting out, so they miss out on opportunities where they could just pick somebody off with one shot to the face, instead of trying to go round them. Because as a spy, you can see enemy health. See, I can see his health there. I knew he was going to die, so I had to quickly rush to get ahead. There's an engineer there with a level 3 sentry. Could have been a problem, but he's apparently so stupid that he had his back to the back of the thing. So I got his thing there, and I got both his buildings. I'm going around the back here, coming up here as if, you know, I'm a pyro walking towards the enemy team, my team. Sap that teleporter, sap this, and then there's the engineer that has been building these things. One tip, if you're on fire or bleeding or any other sort of overtime thing, if you use the Dead Ringer you die and it stops happening. But if you take it while you have the Dead Ringer out, then it doesn't. So if you get hit with a weapon that makes you bleed while you have the Dead Ringer out and it's already been used, you're going to keep bleeding. But if you haven't got the Dead Ringer out yet, then your Dead Ringer is going to cancel out the thing. And as you know, as a spy, if you're bleeding or if you've got water on you or any sort of liquid or the milk or whatever, if you have liquid on you, people can see you when you're cloaked. So it's important to try and not have the Dead Ringer out at all times. If you think you're not going to die instantly, if there's not a soldier, if there's like an engineer whacking something and you don't think he's going to be able to kill you in one hit, let him do that, so that the second time when he activates your Dead Ringer, he thinks he's really killed you. Because a lot of the time when you're playing spy and you're a Dead Ringer spy, it's very easy to know when you're a Dead Ringer spy because you die with like one little pellet of a shotgun from like 50 yards away. It's just sort of kind of obvious that you didn't really take enough damage to die. And then I blow up. Okay, so I come back up here. That soldier, you know, it was just a silly mistake. I thought I could take on a soldier without my Dead Ringer on. But obviously, you know, one rocket is enough to kill you, especially if you have the Kunai, because you only start with 60 health. You need a backstab and you need the overheal. in order to take anything on without your dead ringer out, so be very careful when you have the Kunai's Kunai. If you don't know what the Kunai's Kunai does, you might have noticed it takes the enemy health and adds it to your own, so you get overhealed. And that was a spy there, obviously. It was a blue sniper going from red spawn. This could have gone better. Oh wait, no, it did go good. Yeah, I sort of mess up here. I mess up similarly in a different time. Right, yeah, right here. Where I took out the dead ringer. Well, I pressed the second button, the right mouse click, to take out the dead ringer. But I already had the dead ringer out, so I put it away just as the soldier attacked me, thinking that I was bringing the dead ringer up. And it just let him hit me, and then I had no health, so the dead ringer wouldn't have protected me from anything. So, don't do that, I guess. It's an important lesson. Don't do that. Don't just flip an up and up and out, because I think that the lesson from that is actually, if you're in a sticky situation, don't put your dead ringer up and down thinking you're going to be able to, you know, backstab people while you're in a dangerous situation, and then quickly put the dead ringer up to escape. If it's a dangerous situation, just put the dead ringer up, wait for them to kill you, and then get out of there. Or just get out of there and wait them, you know, let them shoot you as you leave. Don't even try. That's what I should have done. I decided to go up these little stairs and go round these soldiers. Instead of going up on the left, I go up, down here, round here. Nobody here this time. Usually there's some sort of something, maybe an engineer build a sentry or a dispenser or something, but no, there's nothing there. I get the backstab on the soldier and I decide to run. I don't turn around to look. And what do you know, another soldier. I don't think I kill him. I do. I kill that one as well, and then there's an engineer. I let the other guy take care of him. Go around here. There was a pyro, but he died, so I'm just constantly looking towards the cart, having my back to my, you know, my enemy, trying to pretend like I'm their ally. This doesn't really work, this here, because I couldn't get the backstab on the engineer. I thought I did. I thought I stabbed him, but apparently I didn't. And so the sentry stayed up and the soldier got me. So that's what you should always do. You should always make sure you can get the backstab on the engineer if he's whacking at his sentry, or maybe wait for him to go. I should have maybe waited for him to go because he was just whacking at those. He might not have moved, but our team was moving close. I wanted to be able to... I don't know what... That demo man was looking up, so I guess he just didn't see me. So I sapped those. I don't know whether I killed them. I think I do, because the engineer's gone. Yeah, I got him. The engineer wasn't around. Silly thing here, I shouldn't have jumped. Because, this just means the soldier can get me. If I hadn't have jumped, I would have had the cloak. Or the dead ringer out, and I would have been able to, you know... To move around a bit before getting blown up or shot, and then I would have been able to move further into the shadows, so people wouldn't have been able to see me, and that soldier did. Bump into the spy here, managed to get the backstab on him. If you bump into a spy, you don't always have to run after them, but it's good to try and, you know, mess them up, whatever they were trying to do, especially if you can alert your teammates towards their presence. Because you're one of the best things to stop a spy that's cloaked. They can't see you if you're cloaked, you know? You're both cloaked, you run into each other, you're like, whoa, I didn't know anybody was there. I don't think this soldier kills me. But here, this is good. I get this demo man. I wait for a second. I get the dead ringer out. I know there's somebody behind me, because how could they not have seen that? And then, silly me, I didn't check behind me at all. I just assumed the engineer was the only one there, but apparently not. There was the spy as well. He backstabbed me. Well, I guess I actually ended up sapping one of the things, but I've got to go back there now. Got to go back to that particular spot, which is a good spot. Cart's getting pretty close now, but We're starting to get to that phase where it's sort of... yeah, easy stab. So there's no one up here at the moment. The demo man's there. I assume he knew what was going on, so I just went back here. But no, apparently he didn't really think about it. Wait for him to stop moving, then stab just to make sure. And this is the thing I like doing. When you're the dead ringer and it's a payload and you're trying to push the cart, it's a good idea. I mean, I get killed there, but it's a good idea to set off sticky traps by using the dead ringer, because the demo man will always have sticky traps on the cart, and sometimes he won't be looking at the cart when he detonates them. He will be looking at the little cart icon to see if anybody's there. And if you're there as a spy, undisguised with the dead ringer, you can take all that damage from him blowing up the stickies, and your teammates will be fine. They won't have to, you know, set them off. It's a good idea. Get the backstab on the spy there. That's quite a good one. I didn't really expect that to happen. Sap this. Engineer's running around. I don't know what he's doing. So I assume best to get out of there instead of waiting for an opportunity to get him. But I get blown up anyway. I guess he knew where I was. But yeah, you should, if you can, take the time to set off sticky traps as the dead ringer spy, because the demo man would have wasted it, because you didn't even die, and all your teammates don't take any of the damage. Because what are they supposed to do when they see that? They got to try and kill the demo man, but if they can't do that, you know, they're just, one of them's going to have to sacrifice himself, and it may as well be a dead ringer spy that didn't actually die. Get a couple of headshots on that soldier, that's pretty good, or maybe just one headshot. I'm running out of cloaks, so I decide to go back this way and up. Looking around, can't really see anything I can do over here, so I go forwards, and I forget that this actually doesn't go anywhere, so I have to jump down to this staircase, go up, and then look at this. One. And then this guy, I've got the kunai health, as long as he doesn't backstab me, but I cloak. As long as he doesn't backstab me, I'm fine against him, because I had all that extra health. But there he was waiting for me, and he had the dead ringer, because I could see him just uncloak right there. So he knows I'm around, and I know he's around. And I stupidly don't turn around soon. Get the backstab on that engineer, and here's this guy again. I recently just killed the engineer, so I have health, so even if he hits me, he's not going to do very much damage. Demo man comes though. Got to get out of there now. Stupidly take the dead ringer off. I shouldn't have done that really. But then I come back here, see that my team's getting pushed back, decide to go after these soldiers, and then my team can come up and push the cart a bit, and then I see the stickies still there, so I come to the cart and I try and get on the stickies so that he blows it up, but the pyro's there. I get the health and he explodes the scout, so not really that successful, but I did something. Excuse me. Oh, this is unfortunate. If you notice, I've been disguising as generally the pyro because it's easiest for me to access. I go 4-3 just naturally, and it's one of the faster classes that's in the lower regions that isn't a scout, and scouts are so obviously a spy, usually, because, you know, it's just so obviously a spy usually. And silly a mistake again, I took the dead ringer out the wrong moment and actually used it up, but I'm here now with the extra health. Nobody's looking at me, nobody's attacking me, and I win the game. And there we go. Up and down. So that was a pretty long game, but I hope you enjoyed my commentary of it. Subscribe, I guess. I guess I'm doing more of these. I'm just gonna play whenever I feel like recording TF2, and I'm gonna record it and I'm gonna talk about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.